Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we're here at Lakeshore High School. It's Santa Ma playing Mandeville here at Lakeshore due to weather conditions, but it's a rematch of the semifinal matchup from the playoffs last year that Mandeville won and went on to go play in the state championship. Santa Ma tonight is looking for revenge. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say, and we'll get to the action. Pre-game with Coach Esker. Coach, here we are in the playoffs once again. What are you telling your girls coming into this matchup tonight?
We're always just telling them to play what's in front of you. And so tonight's matchup is our first playoff game. We worked hard to get a bye, and the challenge is to make sure we keep the momentum going. We finished strong with a good win over a number one seed in Loyola, and then we want to be able to keep that going, but just focus on this game and not worry about what might come after this.
This is the rematch of the semifinals last year. What do you need to do tonight to get that same result?
The same thing. We need to take the game to them. We want to try and put them under a lot of pressure and keep them on their side of the field. So we'll play more pressure in their defensive third of the field, try and keep it over there, force them into some balls out of bounds, some off touches in the back, and see if we can convert those quickly into some goals.
Pre-game with Coach Hartman. Coach, it's our first time seeing your team in the Prep Zone this season. Can you give us a rundown on how your regular season went and how you got to this point?
Thank y'all so much for having us. And our regular season went great this year. Had a little struggles with coming up with top 5 and 10 teams in the state, and we really found our groove going into district. And then our district play, we just kind of, erupted as a team. We became the district champs this year, beating a great team, Dutchtown, and then beating rivals, East Ascension, things like that. So it's just a great team this year. We have a lot of adversity at the beginning of the season, and then now just coming all the way through here, we're just really excited and proud to be in the second round right now.
And this is a rematch of the semifinal matchup from last year, so what's it going to take to come down here to Mandeville and get revenge?
The girls were telling that the whole time since we beat Alexandria Friday. They were like, man, Coach Joe, we're ready. It's all out revenge from last year, and it's the funniest story is our center mid, Rachel Cortini. She's someone that doesn't talk a lot, and after we beat Alexandria, she looked at all of them and was like, it's time that we go to their house and beat them, just like how they did us. So it just kind of got us all pumped up. But we know just as years and years go by, you can have the same team or you can't. You lose seniors, you lose a lot of depth in the season going, and we just kind of look at it as, we just want to come out here and have fun and play soccer, the game that these girls love. So we're just really excited.
Blythe Babin puts this one in play as we are underway here in this rematch of last year's semifinal matchup here in the second round. Santa Ma and Mandeville. Mandeville quickly kicking it upfield. Now Malia Haley over there far sideline looking to bring it up. Inside, cleared out by Ashley Ecker over there on the far side. Santa Ma comes into this one 9-9-4. Mandeville 23-3. That is 20 wins, 3 losses, 3 ties. Now Mandeville moving the ball across to the middle. Here's an opportunity for Mandeville if the speedy Madison Morgan can get there. And that goes out of bounds, cleared out by the Lady Gators. So ball being retrieved on the far side. Krista Prescott. Prescott, a junior for the Lady Skippers, throws this one in. And this will be kicked away. Back into Skipper possession, still in the box. Out to Vivian Bloodworth. This one, it's a foot race for it. Run down by Aubrey O'Lynn. Cross and out of bounds. And that'll be a corner kick for the Lady Skippers as Malia Haley will take this one. Haley, one of 3 seniors. O'Lynn taking this one. Header. O'Lynn tracks it back down. Fielding over to Bloodworth. But so far, in this one, Mandeville has not let it deep into their territory. Olin throws it in. Delhomer sets up to take the goal kick for the Lady Gators. Delhomer booting this one away, headed down by Archer. Bloodworth. Now into possession of Sanama. That one ricochets. Olin kicks that one up. Too much on it. Haley unable to get there. And it's scooped up by Carly Delhomer. Kicked up by Sheets. Pass up too much on it there. Into possession. That skipper back line. Back there to Krista Prescott. Mandeville coming through. Cut off. And cleared away with force by Guidry. And this one up and through, looking to run it down, is Blythe Babin, the leading scorer for Sanama. Before the game, talking to Coach Hartman, she said keep an eye on Babin. Turning, Kelsey Bourgeois. Mandeville picks it off. Caroline Masson. Davis sends that one out, so that'll be a throw-in for Sanama deep in Mandeville territory. That one goes way outside the gate, so being run down over there by Guidry. But as we talked about with Coach Hartman before the game, this is very much a revenge game. They have it on their mind of last year losing at home to Mandeville, and Mandeville went on to play in the state championship. That's very much on their mind. They don't want the same thing to happen this year. They want to be able to knock off Mandeville at home, home being in Mandeville, this game being played at Lakeshore. And Olivia Minkin comes up to scoop that one up. Good high punt there from Minkin. Kicked out, crossing midfield, and that'll go out of bounds for a Lady Gator throw-in. Thrown in, headed away by Olin. Put way up. Olin passing it up, and it'll be scooped up by Delhomer. So Delhomer punting this one away. Artger letting it bounce. Excuse me, Masson letting it bounce. And this one dropped back to Fielding. Mandeville looking to save it. Kept in bounds. Wow. But into possession of Sanama. So this one will be dropped back to the keeper. So Sanama, this is their 26th season of varsity girls soccer. And in those 26 years, they've won the district crown five of those years, including this past year. Also, in talking to Coach Hartman before the game, Sanama, a 3.3 overall team GPA for the Lady Gators, 8 players above a 4.0. So that one's cleared out over on the far side. Also for the Lady Skippers, all 3 of their seniors, Haley, Davis, and Mann, are all above a 4.0 as well. Oh, Sanama, too much on that one. It's a foot race. Minkin comes out to boot this one away as pressure was mounting from Blythe Babin. But it was a foot race there between Babin and Krista Prescott. Ooh, physical play out there. There's a foul called. Mandeville set up to take the free kick. So Meredith Davis sets up. Davis kick crosses midfield, now sent way up. This one through and scooped up by Delhomer. So if you're just joining us in the 10th minute, no score, 0-0. It's been a back and forth battle. Physical play like you just saw there. Both teams having some opportunities, more so on Mandeville's side. It's a battle here in the second round of the playoffs. Throw in over Delhomer, able to haul it in. Kicked back by Mann off of her heel there and into possession of Sanama. Bloodworth watching this one. She'll let it go out, and Bloodworth will throw this one in near sideline, right here in front of the press box. Launches it up to Olin. Kicked away by Peyton Roulet. This went up to Haley and her. Foul called on Sanama. So Davis sets up to take a free kick. About wow, Davis, powerful kick, boots this one away, bounces Delhomer, able to haul it in as it was just right of the goal. Sanama throws this one in. Kicking it up and picked off there by Masson. Here, Annalise Mann And that'll go out of bounds for a Gator throw-in. Kirsten Guidry runs over to the fence line to retrieve this ball. And this will add, so having to go get those balls, that'll add stoppage at the end of the half. It also slows down the pace of the game. Sandoval throws this one in. Bloodworth looking to track this one down. Can she keep it in? Yeah, kicking it up, and that will be a goal kick for the Lady Gators. Del Homer sets up. Headed back by Haley. Good job getting way up there, heading it down. Del Homer scoops it up as Aubrey Olin pressures. And rolls it out to Camille Sheets. Sheets, a sophomore for Coach Hartman. This one up and kicked right back at him by Emily Fielding. Man looking to get around Cretini. Fielding low and through. And Del Homer will let that go for the goal kick. Booted away, but short. Right back into possession of Aubrey Olin. This one goes skirting near sideline, right back out of bounds. So Vivian Bloodworth will throw this one in for the Skippers. Kicked up. Davis. Man, that one goes through. Broussard kicks it up. Oh, and there's a push. So good field position for the Gators to take a free kick. When you have markings on the field that show 10, it's a little harder to get away with being backed up. This one sent. Oh, that one just right of the goal. On the free kick from Kaylin Broussard for the Lady Gators. And Kaylin Broussard, an all-star selection, will play in the all-star game the same week of the state championships. Meredith Davis taking the goal kick here. For the Skippers, Jalacia Julian checks in. Met at the sideline. Trapped over on the sideline. Now Bloodworth takes this one up here near sideline. Bloodworth went to launch it and it went into Sandoval possession. Broussard blasts it. battling out, and we have a whistle. So this will be another free kick for Sanama. Even closer in than the one before. Broussard takes it. That's high. Well over the goal. A lot of power on that one. But just a touch too far under it when you have that much power behind it, sends it sailing. So Meredith Davis kicks this one away for the Lady Skippers. Sanama pressuring once again. And Annalise Mann kicks it away. Julian. Well, Julian with the wheels, bringing it up, far sideline. Running through, and that's a good clearance there by Sanama, because Julian had a head full of steam going forward. Now Mandeville pressuring, looking across this one. Loose ball kicked up by Roulette. And a throw in from Vivian Bloodworth. Sanama, has a teammate open there, far side. Skippers converge on it, and good speed and effort there from Krista Prescott. Bourgeois drops it back for Broussard to kick away, and Minkin will scoop this one in. Minkin a high punt, crossing midfield, shouldered down by Olin. Back into Sanama possession. Man. Oh, but headed back by Sanama. And a whistle. Looks like a injured player from Sanama walking off under her own power. Looks more upper body. I can't possibly... Malia Haley comes off, sub comes in for the Skippers. That's
in for the
Archer.
Skippers, number 2, Alexis Ardlaw. In for the Skippers, number 21, Caroline Eckert.
And Ardawan. So a drop ball as the official stopped play. And Sanama wins it, sends it up to Vivian Bloodworth. Loose ball. Kicked up by Roulette. And that one cleared out by Sanama. So Bloodworth now deep in Sanama territory to throw this one in. Inbounds it and headed out, and that'll be a corner kick for the Skippers. That is not the direction she wanted to send that one. She was hoping to get it out for another Skipper throw-in. So this will set up Caroline Archer. Archer keeps it low. Oh, tried for the one time there, and it goes wide right of the goal. So it'll be a goal kick for Delhomer. Delhomer kicks this one away. Good job there by Julian to get in front of it. Kick it down. Back, here's Mann. Mandeville, long shot. Oh! Into the hands of Delhomer as she punts that one away, but a great save, great kick there. And Broussard will boot this one away. Minkin falling on that one, scooping it in. Good save for the junior keeper. Solid punt there as Minkin gets it past midfield. That one up, going past Bloodworth, and it'll go out of bounds for a Mandeville throw-in. Out of bounds. So that'll be a throw-in for Sanama.
In for the Gators, number 22, Camille Sheets.
And Sheets checking back in. Kelsey Bourgeois throws it up, kicked down by Olin. Sanama drops it back. Olin boots it deep. Here's Julian quickly running down its foot race with Murillo. Collision with the keeper and cleared out. Whew, nearly. Julian, nearly with the opportunity there. Cleared out by that back line of Sanama. But Julian was racing down there. Here's Bloodworth looking to cross. That'll be a corner for the Lady Skippers. Taking the corner is Archer. Archer, low, headed. And that'll be a goal kick for Sanama as it's right at the goal. So Carly Delhomer. To Julian. Julian over to Morgan. Morgan back to Julian. Kicked away by the Lady Gators for a Mandeville throw-in. But Mandeville is pressuring hard. Seems like they're due for a goal as close as they're getting to the goal. Bloodworth kicks it up. And that went off the shoulder of Murillo. Shot. Oh! Right of the goal. There, our buddy Pat Mashburn helping out Delhomer retrieving that one. This one kept low. Broussard up for the header. Mandeville looking to cross this one. Cross kicked up by Camille Sheets. Shot. Cross in the face of the goal and out of bounds. For another goal kick from Delhomer. Olin skirting through. Ball loose. Olin nearly getting it back and kicked away by Sanoma. Still in Mandeville possession. Olin. And Sanoma will just send it well down. Picked up and through, and Davis kicks this one away. Here's Julian. And Broussard clears it out. Throw in there from Bloodworth. Bloodworth up to Archer. And that'll be a free kick for the Lady Gators. So they set up Camille Sheets to take this one. Up to Olin. Olin. Over to Julian. Julian looking to settle it. Julian has a shot. Buries it. Jalacia Julian. In the 30th minute. Sanamont putting it quickly back in play. You could tell the way momentum was building, the way Julian was speeding past Sanamont players. You knew that that goal was coming. Broussard to take the free kick. Broussard boots this one deep. Minkin gets under it. Minkin had to play a little center field there. Punts that one away. Olin, and kicked up by Murillo. Kicked away by Mann. Here's Bloodworth. Mann. Up to Masson. Near collision there. Bourgeois looking to track it down. Mandeville gets there. Olin looking to get through, weaving through. Babin out of bounds. As Vivian Bloodworth cleared it. So Babin throws this one in. Olin, and kicked away by Broussard. Cretini. Shot away by Babin, and Minkin jumps in front of it. This one up and through. Oh, Julian on her horse is looking to track this one down, and they'll let it go.
In for the Gators.
So a throw in for
32.
Camille
And
Sheets.
in for the Skippers, number 18, Malia Haley.
Malia Haley checks back in as Aubrey Olin goes back to the bench. And this one booted away by Sanama. Ardoin. Man, getting in front of it, cutting it off. Good play there before it could get to Cretini. And that one rolled over the foot of Sadie Bourgeois. Didn't get enough in front of it to stop it. It rolled over her foot, kept going. And a skipper throw-in over their far side. And they're dropping this one back. Delhomer kicks it away. That'll be another throw-in for the Lady Skippers. And that one kicked away by the Gators. That one powered up as the Gators looking to equalize here. About 5.5 minutes to go before half. Now Mandeville working it forward. That one deflected. So Krista Prescott will throw this one in on the far side. Julian looking to power through. Here's an opportunity. Goal! Caroline Masson buried that one as Julian crossed it to her. She followed up on it, buries it in the back of the net, makes it 2-0 for the Lady Skippers.
In for the Gators, number 15, Bryn Weathers, and 24, Peyton Roulette.
Bryn Weathers, a freshman, checks in for Sanama as Sanama will kick this one away following Mandeville's second goal. So now they find themselves in a 2-0 deficit here right before halftime. Prescott looking to pass it up, and that goes out of bounds. She was trying to get it up there to Maddie Morgan, but it goes out of bounds over on that far side, and that'll be a Sanama throw-in. And once again, the assist from our buddy Pat Mashburn retrieving the ball to get it back in play quicker. This one threw that one down from Fielding. Up to Murillo. Here's an opportunity. Julian once again and diving for it. Is Delhomer ball loose? As Delhomer didn't haul it in. Masson. And out of bounds. Left of the goal. So that'll be a goal kick for Sanama. See Delhomer having to go over there to retrieve it. And this one kicked away. Haley hauls it in. And it's a foot race. Cross and hauled in. So now another goal kick coming. This one up, kicked away. Turning this one, Abby Satoon. Satoon, a sophomore for Coach Hartman. That one taken away by Krista Prescott and out of bounds for a Lady Gator throw-in. Check that. That'll be a Mandeville throw-in. Prescott goes to get the ball on the far sideline. Shot behind the goal. Quickly setting up for the goal kick is Sanama, as we're now officially in stoppage time. Haley. And this one will go out of bounds here near sideline for a Bloodworth throw-in. Up to Julian. Julian looking to turn it. Cross. Shot. Oh, and deflected. But that'll be a corner for the Lady Skippers here late in the first half. As Maddie Morgan sets this one up. Morgan, low. Kicked away by Broussard. Mann looking to follow up on it. Mann shoots it. Kicked away. Deflected by Broussard. And that will send us to halftime. So at halftime, Mandeville leads 2-0. Second half underway as Malia Haley kicks it off for the Skippers. If you're just joining us, 2-0 Mandeville leading in this one. You had Jalacia Julian scored one goal and then had the assist on Mandeville's second goal as she fed it to Masson, who put it in the 36th minute. So now we're underway here in the second half. Mandeville retrieving the ball from the far side of the field. That one back to Mann. Put a boot on that one. Minkin gets in front of it, scoops it up for the Lady Skippers. So that's kind of what we saw in the first half. Both teams had their fair share of pressuring the goals, being able to get down there, set something up. Both teams were close. Mandeville, however, was able to put it in twice. Sanama unable to get it in the goal as that back line would hold strong toward the end. A couple times they had some kicks go rogue. Santa Monica coming out firing and pressuring. This is a shot and wide right. Minkin was tracking that one down. That'll lead to a goal kick for the junior keeper. Minkin having to run to the fence line to retrieve this one. And Meredith Davis will take the goal kick. Davis boots this one away. A strong kick. Headed even further back by Haley. And here's an opportunity if Julian can get a hold of it, but no, Broussard kicks it over to the side. Quickly, Caroline Messon able to get there. Caroline Messon able to get there, and here's Haley. Haley looking across. Haley sends it over and into the arms of Del Homer. Cretini. Here's Artker. Artker looking to move it up. Good job getting in the way of it, knocking it down. Sanama. That was Kayla Murillo. Looking to track it down and clear it out. Emily Fielding, and that will result in a Mandeville throw-in as Bloodworth goes to retrieve the ball on the opposite side over there by the fence line. So down, Krista Prescott kicks it away, up to Julian. The speedy Julian looking to work around Murillo, passing it up. And Broussard will usher this one back to the keeper. Punt it away. Meredith Davis. Pressure there is Blythe Babin. Meredith Davis to kick this one away for the Lady Skippers. Julian looking to run it down. The speedy Julian still on her feet going through. Here's an opportunity. Aubrey O'Lynn over far side. And that goes out of bounds. That'll be a Lady Skipper corner kick. It's Caroline Artker goes over to take the corner. Archer keeps it low. Olin looking to follow up. Ball loose in front of the goal as Santamont looks to clear it away. Turning and running is Blythe Babin, still on her feet and going as Mann looks to cut her off. And I believe offside was the call. So that'll be a free kick for the Gators. Archer battling it out with Kelsey Bourgeois. Olin looking to track it down. And that goes out of bounds. Far side. Julian. Back. Aubrey Olin pressuring. Now Julian. Kicked away. Here's Mandeville. Oh, crossing the face of the goal and going out of bounds. Left side for the goal kick for the Lady Gators. Goes out of bounds. Throw in Prescott. Haley heads it down and cleared out by Kaylin Broussard. Once again, Broussard, an all-star selection. Krista Prescott throws this one in. Broussard. Here's Mann. Mann settles it. Mann takes the shot and over the goal. That sends Delhomer way back to the fence line to retrieve this one. But if you're just joining us here in the 50th minute, Mandeville leads 2-0, 2 goals, one in the 30th and one in the 36th minute. There's Masson. Battling through. And Santamont kicks it deep. As Minkin scoops it up. Kept in bounds, Mandeville. And back out of bounds for a Vivian Bloodworth throw-in. Meredith Davis cut it off, kicks it deep downfield. And that one, Archer up to Olin. Olin takes the shot and bounces into the hands of Delhomer. Here's an opportunity. Sanama crossing. Good job there by Fielding. Julian, foot race. Julian looks to take this one. Battling it out with Murillo. And a foul called. So Kaylin Broussard will take the free kick for the Lady Gators. Fed back and deflected. Now Mandeville running up. Looking to get it up to Annalise Mann. Yeah, and Haley, a delayed call there, but Haley tripped up. So Meredith Davis will take a free kick. About 40 yards out. She puts it quickly in play and just sends it up to Archer. So Krista Prescott retrieves it, and she'll throw it in here near side.
Number 19, Abby Setoon. And for the skippers, number 15, Maddie Morgan.
This one thrown in. Haley, Morgan looking to cross to Julian. But it's taken away by Sanama, who quickly clears it out. But Mandeville pressuring, and they put in Maddie Morgan to increase the speed near the goal as they're looking to put it back in. This one to Haley. Morgan, one of their leading scorers. Haley kicks it up and it's deflected. Sanama looking to get it out of there. Kicks it way up. Meredith Davis is there. Now Annalise Mann looking to pass it up. She gets it to Haley. Here's Julian. Julian breaks and diving on it is Delhomer. Did not want to give Julian a second chance at taking in that ball and potentially putting it in the net. And that one kicked up by Mann. Bloodworth drops it back to Minkin. Julian looking to split defenders. Here's Morgan. Morgan losing the handle. Good defensive play there by Guidry. Oh, and Minkin. What a slide to scoop that one in. Kicked away by Murillo, but back into Mandeville possession. Here's Aubrey Olin. Olin, cross, looking for Julian. Ooh, scooped in. Delhomer had it, lost it, and good focus there, keeping her eye on the ball. She's able to haul that one back in. Good job there by the keeper. And Minkin will haul this one in. Santa Monica run this one, yeah, rather than risking letting Maddie Morgan get a hold of it, just clear it out. Kirsten Guidry.
In for the skippers, number 25, Caroline Mason.
So Krista Prescott to throw this one in here near sideline. Kicked away by Broussard. And that goes out of bounds here near sideline for another Prescott throw in. Kick down. Over to Mason. Mason had a goal in the 36th minute for the Skippers. There she kicks it up to Aubrey Olin. Good job tracking that one down. Olin with the cross. Delhomer hauls it in for the Lady Gators. Now Sanoma on a tear and kicked away by Prescott there. This one back, Davis. Over to Bloodworth. And now Sanoma looking to apply a little bit of pressure. Morgan picks that one off. Sanoma able to kick it back, and good ball movement there. And that pass a little behind Sheets, and the ball goes out of bounds. For a throw in for the Lady Gators. It's throw in coming from Kirsten Guidry.
Number 13, Blythe Babin.
And Blythe Babin checks back in, the leading scorer for Sanoma. This one kept short up to Cretini. Cretini, good move inside. Cross. Oh, kicked away there by the Skippers up to Julian. Julian running past Broussard. Lost touch there. Delhomer kicks it away. Here in the 20th minute, Mandeville leads 2-0. Check that. Excuse me, the 60th minute. Prescott, that one goes past Morgan for a throw in for the Lady Gators. Guidry up by Mason to Prescott. Good job by Bloodworth applying pressure to prevent that kick from going deep, keeping it short. Oh, a big push in the back, and they say play on. And the whistle called there for the trip. But I guess the ref missed the push in the back that Davis took. So Kalen Broussard boots this one away. That's a strong kick. Minkin losing the handle, following up. And Sanama is on the board as that one put in the back of the net by Sadie Bourgeois, a freshman.
Goal for the Gators, number 27, Sadie Bourgeois.
So your score is 2-1. As Bourgeois scores in the 62nd minute. Now Mandeville pressuring quickly. Maddie Morgan looking to work back inside. Sanama looking to pressure. Blythe Babin. Deflected. Cut off there and booted downfield by Broussard. And headed out by Meredith Davis. Kirsten Guidry throws this one in. Davis cuts it off up to Archer. Malia looking to run it down. Kicked away by Murillo. Up to Prescott. And that'll be a throw-in for the Lady Gators. Headed back to Haley. Kicked back by Guidry. Fielding. This one through. Here's Julian pressuring. And a good call there by Delhomer to come out and boot that one out of bounds to get a little break in action, as a one-on-one with Julian is not anything a goalkeeper ever wants to be a part of. Sanama looking to clear it out of there. Morgan buries it one time there. My goodness. The leading scorer for the Lady Skippers buries that one in the back of the net.
Number 15, Maddie Morgan.
In the 65th minute. And it's 3-1.
In for the Gators, number 19, Abby Sitton.
So Lady Skippers leading here with about 14 minutes to play in regulation. And a throw in for Prescott. It's Haley. Up to Julian. Julian turning. Pressuring, then it's a good job by Broussard to usher that one back to the keeper. And that one goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Lady Skippers over their far sideline. And Morgan running up near sideline and kicks it out of bounds is Guidry. So it'll be a throw in for the Lady Skippers and Krista Prescott near sideline. 3-1, Lady Skippers leading. Good job by Meredith Davis. Maddie Morgan kicks it away. Julian looking to haul it in. They're going to say all ball there from Broussard. Mandeville looking to work this one up. Through. And kicked away by Delhomer. So it'll be a throw in for the Lady Skippers here near sideline.
And for the Gators, number 13, Blythe Babbitt.
Thrown into Haley. Oh, Morgan. And that'll go out of bounds as Morgan thought that Krista Prescott was coming up. It was a bit of a miscommunication there as it goes out of bounds. But it's all right. Skippers able to get a hold of it once again, and now back into Sanama possession. And no call there. Fielding sends it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Lady Gators over their far sideline. As it's now the 71st minute. And scores 3-1 Mandeville. Julian scored in the 30th minute for the Lady Skippers, then followed it up. Mason scoring in the 36th minute. Then in the 62nd minute, second half, Bourgeois scored for Sanama. Then Morgan followed it up in the 65th minute, making it 3-1 Lady Skippers. Here now in the 71st. Haley kicks it up to Artger. It's cut off by Broussard.
Broussard. Here's an opportunity for Sanoma. Shot up and over the goal there. Too much on it from Blythe Babin. But a good effort there from Babin to get there, settle it, and take the shot. Kicked away. Broussard. Bloodworth lets it go and will run this one down to throw it in. Headed back by Haley. Morgan bringing it up. Pass, she was looking for Annalise Mann, but Mann was facing inside, and it was an outside kick from Morgan. Goes out of bounds. That'll be throw in over their far side, but did it touch a Santa Maria player? Yeah, because it'll be a throw in for Haley over their far sideline for the Skippers. Julian. So Jalea and Jalacia are twins, the Julians, for Mandeville. And Jalea plays defense. Jalacia, as we saw earlier, scoring machine. And a speedster for Mandeville. Now Santa Maria pressuring. This one back, kicked away by Guidry. And it'll be a throw-in for Santa Maria. You see them playing with a lot of speed and intensity, as they know they don't have much time left in this one. Shot there, floats into the arms of Olivia Minkin. And that off the back of Haley. Haley kicks it up. Mann looking to run it down. You hear yelling from the Santa Maria cheering section saying quickly, but Mandeville, the clock is their friend, so they'll take the time to set up, throw it in. That one goes out, and are they saying, yeah, they're saying it went out off of a Mandeville player, so that'll be a throw in for Santa Maria. '77th minute. Kicked, Santa Maria. And we have a whistle. This one booted deep for Santa Ma. Oh! A big deflection there. Archer gets up and is able to keep on going. She's tough. Here's Aubrey Olin. Aubrey Olin retrieving it, and now clock stopped with 2 minutes remaining. It means about 2 minutes left before stoppage, and then the time is kept by the official on the field. But here's a corner for Mandeville. They'll kick this one out to Annalise Mann. Olin looking to cross. She's over in that corner. Now trapped back there, looking to bank it off a Santa Ma player. And it'll be a throw-in for Santa Ma. Headed over. Santa Ma. Camille Sheets looking to work it upfield. Instead has to drop it back to Broussard. Cut off there by Fielding. And Olin looking to run this one down, battling it out over there with Murillo. So a corner kick for the Lady Skippers. They keep this one short to Annalise Mann. Mann in the corner. And they roll Mandeville's ball. They went up. Olin in the corner still. Now, and that'll be a goal kick for Santa Ma. As we approach the end of regulation, of course, the official time kept on the field. But now we're officially in stoppage. You see a shot of the scoreboard there here at Lakeshore. This matchup tonight. It's 3-1 though. Mandeville and Santa Ma. Mandeville leading Santa Ma. A rematch of the semifinals from last year. Kicked up there by Broussard. Still battling for it over there, far sideline. And Olin clears it out. Mandeville looking to kick it deep downfield. The official looking at his watch. Santa Ma. Here's Broussard. Looking to get around Mason. And there it is, the final whistle. Mandeville wins it 3-1, and they'll advance in the Division I girls soccer playoffs to take on the winner of Baton Rouge and Dominican. So let's go ahead and send our thank yous to help bring you this match, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. So from Lakeshore High School, where the Mandeville Lady Skippers defeat the Sanama Lady Gators 3-1. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.